also going to launch this on a moment through yet another that is. We are going to be.
Me not that kind of orc.
Hello everybody, happy Friday and welcome back to the Hidden Dagger Inn. Tonight we are having a stream and we'll see how it goes, see who we can get to show up. Maybe we get some new people. We're streaming on that platform that will not be named since I have my multi-stream up. And we're also streaming on a few different platforms which I won't be naming. We'll have a bunch of new followers on those platforms and I'm hoping that some of them show up for our stream tonight. So what we're going to do tonight is we're just going to go ahead and go over Thursday's live stream that Ashes of Creation had and what your thoughts on it are, and I'm going to go ahead and give you my thoughts as well. I kind of felt like it was, I was a little bit disappointed going into it. I really didn't know what to expect. I'm not a huge quester by nature. I think a lot of us out there felt that this was going to be a lot like New World Town Boards. But I will admit that I was pleasantly surprised with what I saw. While I'm not going to give it a 8 out of 10 or 10 out of 10 like I would give it some of their previous streams, I will give it a solid 6 out of 10. There was a lot of good things about it. I'm not going to call it a banger. There was some interesting topics in there, interesting hints and innuendos that I picked up later in the stream, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. But other than that, go ahead and grab a seat, and we're going to go ahead and start this reaction video right now, guys. Thanks for stopping in. Here we go. If you have a question, please feel free to ask it, and we will just stop the stream and talk about it.
Talking about one of the most core experiences that all of us come to expect from the MMOs that we play, and that is questing. But Ashes does questing a little bit differently than your average MMO. And today, to help me talk about that, I have three of our absolute glorious developers, two of our senior designers on the
graphics
side,
look great.
Scott,
They
Tony,
really do.
How are you guys doing?
Doing great.
I'm awesome.
I am awesome. Everything is awesome. Yes.
The wind
absolutely.
in the background, it all looks great.
You are awesome, and your guys' team have been doing an awesome job at creating compelling stories, and I'm excited to kind of go through these today with the community and give them some insight into what they can
Looks
expect.
like Steven's level 15
their
again.
Day in Ashes of Creation, and of course, one of the gentlemen behind the magic, our glorious engineer Tyler, is joining us.
Those the abilities on his icon bars, they look really clean, very discernible. Obviously, you can tell the number one is his blink, his lightning. They're very. It's easy to identify which ones they are. He's got some potion slots in there. Hey, Az, how you doing, my friend? What's going on tonight? Glad you joined us again. What'd you think of the stream yesterday, my friend? I gave it, I don't know if you heard me, but I gave it a solid 6 out of 10. You know, it wasn't like an 8 out of 10 or 10 out of 10 banger, but it was a good solid 6 out of 10. I liked some of the stuff. I was pleasantly surprised that they do have kind of a town board thing, and it's not like New Worlds, thank goodness. But yeah, overall, I was pretty happy with it. As says, I am thankful that the stream showed how one can pick up quest and quest board on inside a node. Yeah. I mean, questing is going to be part of leveling up, right? So it's going to be important that we go ahead and we do that. So yeah, I like the rarities that they had on the questing, on the quest boards. I think what's going on here, and you know, because one of the topics that they said in the stream was, they said that everybody every 30 minutes is going to see those same quests. So it's going to make the world and those world events seem very alive. I mean, I feel like we're playing a live version of Pathfinder MMO that's just that we've never been able to experience before. You know, we're playing Pathfinder but on a video game. And it's really cool because there's no one else, to my knowledge, that have put all these kind of story arcs and events and all that together. And it's pretty daunting to think about how they're doing this. As says, apparently Sir Stephen had quite the problem handling the Minotaur. Yes, we'll watch that Minotaur assassination quest. He needed help, but I liked it. Some areas with dozens of enemies inside should be too much for solar play. Yeah, absolutely. And it's funny that you bring that up, because one of the notes that I had on the video were those mobs, for one, were only level 9. And he was level 15. So the Berserker mobs especially were really giving him a hard time. So if that's any indication on how hard maybe the same level mobs, or even, even trying to take on a mob that's higher level than you, could be quite the task. So, but from what the town boards, we'll go ahead and play this, but from what I saw with the town boards, they had a few different types of quests. It looks like they had a scouting quest, and the skull was for kill quests, and looks like they had an objective quest and a capture quest, from what I could see. So there was 4 different kinds of quests, and they said the loot gets better, and they all had different levels. So I thought that was very interesting. I like the way that they bring that down. I just hope that they're quick and they don't take too long. As says, I like the mage cloth wearing classes that are at a disadvantage apparently in melee combat against berserker mobs. Yes, there is one point I will make about the mage. The mage, I thought the spell effects looked really clean. They were really good, cleaner than I've seen them look in the past. I still am not sold on the sphere being so big, but I think if they can tone that down a little bit, I'm just worried about really big battles where we're seeing everybody's sphere going around. The one thing that I want to see, because it's going to be important for PvP, is, now it was good to see his mana run out. That was good. But every time he was being hit, you saw his cast bar go up. There was no knockback. There was no interruption. In my mind, for PvP, there's got to be even just a little bit of hesitation in that bar, punishing him for being hit. There's a reason that we want tanks and DPS to peel the mobs off of the healers, not just to help their own health, but to help to keep them to be able to cast. So I would like to see some kind of a small interruption to that, which would also help in the ability, of healers and mages not to be able to cast when they have 5 people hitting them. So I don't know how your thoughts are on that, but I would like to see some kind of a small interruption every time they get hit.
As well, Tyler.
We'll go ahead and play this for a little bit. I love these graphics. Graphics are great. I don't know what you think, but I thought they looked wonderful.
So, we are starting out in a familiar space.
By the way, guys, I just put up a new video on that other platform that shall be named,
we have turned in
that shall not be named, because I'm not allowed to name it on a multi-stream. So,
and
just so you know, it's up there. We've been doing
yourself,
really good on that said platform lately. I think the channel's only been up a few weeks, and we've gotten quite a few followers already, and it's been real nice to see. I got a whole lot of people that were welcoming to the Ashes community, and hopefully into this channel soon.
Textural systems like citizenship and housing and story arcs and all of those types of systems. What is the normal day-to-day questing?
I love how you can see in the distance there. It's so beautiful how far away you can see.
We might have some aid and
are you planning on playing a mage as
assistance in completing perhaps some of the group-based stuff, but it all
they look powerful. That's for sure.
And it begins specifically.
Okay, so here's the quest board.
This location. What am I looking at here, Scott?
So this
I'm probably still going to call it a town board.
Every node has many different commission boards depending on what.
Okay, so right here with these skulls, we have these are your kill quests. These right here, these 2 are going to be like scouting quests. And here's another kill quest, another kill quest. This one looks like it's an objective quest because they want you to go in there and extinguish their ritual flames. And now this one looks like this square box here looks like it's going to be an objective quest because there's bandit and highwaymen in the hills, and they want you to go in there, find them, and bring them back. So it looks like a capture. So that was very interesting. I love the fact that they have different rarities on these. That is very cool. The UI looks clean. Yes, the refresh timer supposedly wasn't working, but that's not a big deal. Um, I'm sure they'll take care of that. But the fact that everybody's going to get those every 30 minutes, I think is going to be pretty huge.
But service buildings are installed there, and commissions are basically these teeny tiny little single objective quests that are sort of like appetizers or quick little digestible things to help you get out into the world and start progressing both your character and your node contribution.
Okay, cool. And I see that these commissions, obviously there's 8 of them that I can see here. That says that it refreshes in the next roughly 30 minutes, although the clock is not moving for some reason. Let's see if that... Oh, it is moving. We're just not seeing a live update. So that's a bug. Guys, I do want to take this moment to...
Here he goes. He's gonna preface for us. We get... I think he prefaced already. Oop, I'm getting a little feedback from something. 1 second. There we go. One of my streams. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna do his preface, but that's okay. We're used to it.
Obviously, give our standard disclaimer. Everything you see here is a
standard
work in
disclaimer.
I
love Steven.
We're working towards our Alpha 2, which is.
I don't blame him though, because you don't want people to come in here and get the wrong idea. Oh, some people give games like one look, and that's it. That's all you get. Even if they know it's not even out yet, they just get one look, and they're just really hard to please. Oh, you're not kidding, Az. Alpha 2 absolutely will be met with so much excitement. Now, and that's why I can understand why they're kind of withholding some of the really big stuff that we're all wanting to see, right? Because they want everyone at the same time, the players and they want the people viewing it live to be able to experience that. I get that. I totally understand it. The Alpha 2 launch is going to be, well, the closest thing to actual launch as far as marketing that they're going to do. So they absolutely need to nail it. That's why, it's one of the big reasons I believe that they cut off the, without bringing any more viewers or any more players in, because, well, they said they had 100,000 already locked in for the Alpha 2, and then they already had the 10,000 or so Alpha 1 players. And then you go ahead and I'd say probably easily another 50,000 on top of that. It probably got it before the package expired. That's a whole lot of people. But the fact that they feel comfortable with that, I don't know how many servers going to have. I'm going to go out and say, I'm going to guess that they're going to have this. I'm probably going to be way wrong here. I'm going to guess that they're going to have 5 servers. We'll see. But I'm going to say that they have 5 servers, and because they're going to want to test the load on those. So I think 4 to 5 servers, and we'll see where that goes. But yeah, it's absolutely going to be a monumentous occasion, and I can't wait to get my hands on this and help be a part of molding Ashes as we work on the balance and the core systems and stuff like that. It's gonna be awesome, and I hope everybody who doesn't have Alpha 2 comes in here and joins me when I'm live and catches my videos on that platform that shall not be named, so I can keep you up to date on how the progress of the game is going. This is going to be the game of the future, guys. It's going to be the game of the future. There's no other game that is doing this, that is putting it all together where you're playing really an MMO that's basically a Pathfinder game, online MMO. It's in real time. It's crazy.
We're here in the Riverlands. You're going to see UI. You're going to see VFX. You're going to see systems like this that are.
I would like to see. I would like to see that capture quest where they have to bring back the highwayman. That would have been pretty cool.
Still in a very functional state, but we are looking at a very pretty board here, and these kind of remind me about a little bit about cards almost. They feel like cards kind of. And there's some standardized information on here. I see level, I see some reward, I see some basic information about the.
It's got pretty good descriptions on there, the rewards.
And I also see some colors.
Looks like there was a lot of glint rewards, which is cool.
Sure.
I mean, you're going to need that, right?
They come in basically different rarities, the same way that collectible cards might. So
welcome everybody to the channel. Glad to have you here, guys.
The rewards are.
If you got something to say, you want to ask a question, talk about the live stream yesterday, please feel free. Do not hesitate. I love meeting new people, and I love hearing what you guys think about the game and what state you guys think it is, and if you're looking forward to testing it and or playing it when it comes out for launch.
Or the rewards basically grow quite a lot depending on the rarity of the commission that gets dealt, and these get dealt for everybody like on this board, so in this node, right?
It's kind of cool.
And you can
Except
improve your chances of getting rare commissions for your node depending on how you develop your node.
I would assume
Okay,
that you
very
could
cool.
go ahead and get all of
the
these.
Oakenbane Overlook, I just
If
took
you
that.
wanted 'em.
I see that it's been added to my objective tracker, and Minotaur sounds pretty interesting, so I'm going to grab those, and I should be able to now see them obviously in my journal. This gives me under Miraleth kind of my active commissions that are here within this node, and I can take a look at the map, I assume here, and go around and take a look at the objectives. So we have the Scatter the Horde that's here, and Oakenbane Overlook here, which is good because I think we have some business perhaps in the Oakenbane area. We've shown that off before.
I don't know about you, Az, but I do love the fact that the map, the world map that they have, looks very informative. It looks like you can see the terrain real well, so you can see where they have elevation. It looks like on the terrain, like over here in this area, you can see there's just some elevation. I think that's going to be very important. It looks, some games, it's when you're questing, it's very hard to follow the quest, and it looks like they're making it very easy for people to do quests, and I like that because I don't want to be messing around all day trying to find some silly, stupid location when I'm trying to do a quest, especially off of a town board. I want it to be quick and to the point. I'll do it, I'll get my glint, and then I'll come back. So between that and the mini-map, I think they've done a really nice job.
Some updated, interesting things going on there. Okay, so let's grab these two and let's
now that
head
looked
out.
interesting
That
right there. I don't know if
can
you
take
saw
a
that.
look-
So this looks like it says 15 silver. It looks like you're getting some kind of a reward here. And also 800. Oh, okay, that's XP. Okay, so you're getting XP. That's not bad actually. 800 XP. I wonder if some of these you also get like that node rep too, like that currency with the node rep.
At the map, I assume here.
bet you
and
probably
go around
do.
and take a look
At some point.
at the objectives. So we have the Scatter the Horde that's here, and Oakenbane Overlook here, which is good because I think we have some business perhaps in the Oakenbane area. We've shown that off before, but it has some
The Oakenbane area looks
updated,
pretty
interesting
brutal.
things going on there. Okay, so let's grab these two and let's head out. Now, obviously, you were saying these are kind of bite-sized, digestible, easily let me grab and go. Show some progress in the world.
Thank
But
you everyone who's
commissions
joining
are
us tonight.
more than just bite-sized pieces of content. They also feed other content systems.
Running
too,
looks
right? Talk a
better
little bit about
to
how
me.
that
Look
works.
look how he's running smoothly. Does that look a little bit better? Maybe it's just because he's on a different character, different model. It looks a little bit cleaner. Am I wrong?
Yeah, Tyler, you can take this one.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I'll take it. Right.
I just noticed
every 30
that.
minutes or
It
so,
looks a little
the
bit cleaner.
board will
Before, it
refresh.
kinda looked like
The
they were
server will
waddling.
Query a
But
bunch
it
of
looks
different
cleaner.
information about the world, and this is ranging from story arcs that are active, story arcs that have been completed, weather, time of day, whole bunch of different range of factors.
Very cool. And then,
And it will
oh, go ahead.
oh, go ahead.
Yeah, no,
You
sorry.
can even
go
hear
ahead.
his footsteps while
The
he's
board
running.
will attempt to deliver commissions that are relevant to these areas, and they will try to lead you into areas where more content can be found, kind of like a cascading effect of commissions and events and just general things to do.
Okay, speaking of events, I see I just had a pop-up here. A pale hornless minotaur is idling nearby.
Run,
and
bitch!
beckons.
Run!
Interesting.
So that is a call out for one
Run,
of our side
bitch!
quests, which are
Run!
they're like commissions, but better. Tony, do you want to talk about those a little bit?
Yeah, side quests are like commissions. You know what you're getting with them. You go to a commission board and pick out your cards, what you want. But side quests, these are a variety of quests with a variety of objectives that exist in the actual world itself. So they can be hidden in various ways, and so during your adventures.
I'm gonna go ahead and start a heist. As if you want to join in the heist, all you gotta do is just hit exclamation heist and add in how many points you want to go ahead and use. So let's see if we can start. That way you can get some more channel points. There you go.
Pay attention around you because one might pop up on your map, and if you're lucky, you might notice it and be able to obtain it, and it might lead into a really big quest chain, or in the very least connect to a larger story.
Awesome. And I'm looking at one of these guys here. His name is Many Exiled Berserker. Now, we've seen Minotaurs in the past.
That Minotaur
Minotaurs
looks really
actually
cool.
Are a minor faction in Ashes. And
I love those
they're
axes.
different,
I hope a fighter
tribes of
can
Minotaur
dual
and
wield
different,
axes like that.
kind of species influence for the Minotaurs. Now, this guy apparently is
But I'm
friendly,
really
so
not
as
sure.
we
I'd
talk
like to
about
have some kind of a class like in Dark Age of Camelot. They had a berserker, and I'd kind of like something like that because he would like dual wield one-handed axes. I haven't really seen, other than the rogue dual wielding daggers, I haven't really seen a class do that. Most of the time I see the fighter, I've been seeing him with a two-handed greatsword. So personally, I'm kind of hoping for a class that, who knows, maybe in an expansion one day, they'll give us a Minotaur or something.
Okay,
I mean,
cool.
they already
This
got
guy.
the character models
He's
for
got a
him,
little
right?
Profile going on. Watch yourself, godling. My kith work nearby, and they shall brook no intrusion.
He loves RP.
You save yourself some money on voice acting. That's perfect.
I
Steven.
love
Yeah.
it. I love it. It is so cool.
You can handle it.
No, the writing is impeccable. It's
He
impeccable.
loves RP.
Okay, let's talk to him. Why is he standing here? Okay, so he's trying to deliver some poultice to his brother, but he's forbidden to see him. Okay, let's see if I can take it over there. He's too weak to fight. That's a rude thing to say about your brother.
Knows his limitations, you know.
Okay, so I've received a Minotaur poultice, and I see here I have some rewards just to deliver this. It includes some dull glint, some experience, and some cheap coin.
So side quests can give a variety of rewards. They're bespoke for the side quest itself. So as you progress this chain of side quests here, you can unlock things that are specific toward Minotaurs, whether it's like their rare sort of crafting reagents, recipes for their stuff. All kinds of different things can pop up, and just like any of our spawning systems, like what Tyler was getting at with the commission board. They all are reading world states to determine what.
Now, as I just hope that when Alpha 2 goes live, that we're not playing. I know there's probably going to be some hiccups, but I just hope that I'm not playing this constantly.
Motherfucking server is down. Get that shit back up. We trying to play. There's a bunch of motherfuckers at home that's locked and loaded right now. Fix this shit.
I hope that I'm not playing that all the time.
Allowed to spawn and where it should spawn
Because
and things like
I
that.
don't want to
So
feel like that.
different side quests can appear depending on the world state as well.
Okay, very cool. Alright, I see here I have this guy named Maho. Or girl
Yes,
named
that is who you
Maho.
should be delivering your poultice to.
Oh, take care, Az. I appreciate you stopping in as usual. One of these days, maybe I'll stream a little bit early, so you can actually stick around and watch for a while. But I totally appreciate your not only you showing up here, but also your comments on the forums. I appreciate it, man. You have a great night, and you take care. Thanks, bud.
So they have an
Have a good
available
Friday.
quest for me as well. I have brought a poultice from your brother. Let's see here. Yes, I'll accept that reward. Very nice. Oh, look at him. He's kind of they're stretching. See,
Mahos.
something else for me. So this kind of
Dreamweaver.
leads us down the daisy chain, like Tony was talking about, of different connective tissues of story throughout the world, relate either to the commission, the events, or story arcs in general.
Exactly. And the especially like missions and side quests, like those, in completing those, you're going to be participating in activity maps, which you've laid all around here, and those can spawn events. Those can make a number of things happen, which then will in turn influence, further spawns that can happen and things like that.
Okay, cool. And I also see, this is obviously thematic, right? It relates to kind of our progression of itemization.
Okay,
I see
so
this person has
what
a,
is
a
this?
recipe.
What do we got here? So, okay, so he's, for this reward, you're going to get a recipe for the Stormcaller's axe, or Stromcaller's axe, not even a Stormcaller's axe. With the Stormcaller's axe, learn the weaponsmithing recipe. It requires only novice weaponsmithing, so it's a lower level one. It has 209 physical power. Some of the stats on it are 72 physical accuracy and 15 strength. So it sounds like a pretty nice weapon. It's a rare. It's a nice blue weapon. So you apparently can get some really nice quest items to kind of keep giving you that nice gear as you progress with levels, which is good.
For Stormcaller's axe, he is also talking about an event that relates to some type of, it looks like storm beneath the stone shadows, perhaps?
And I think this
Correct.
was just a green-colored
so that
quest.
Event is not
And you're
currently
getting a
happening,
rare item.
but, you can provoke that event basically by working on your commission to slay Minotaur. That will draw out their leader, whose name is Yuna. But it's sort of incumbent upon you and other players to provoke that event.
Got it. Okay, so provocation means essentially I need to kill 10 Minotaur, 10 basically Minotaurs, any type of Minotaur here.
And that's just for your commission. The activity map is actually a separate tally, a separate counter. We've tuned it down for the purpose of the live stream because it's just you here, but other players that had grabbed that commission from the node might be here as well helping, and that would progress that counter a lot more rapidly. Good luck with the birds.
Oh no, my gosh, this guy summoned a bunch of birds. Ah, got him. Cool, so the summoned creatures actually...
The spell effects
dissipate
are on
with
point.
the,
They look really good.
NPC that you kill.
The terrain,
Correct.
The summoner.
just the
And
world
team's
looks
done a
very alive.
Good job with the setting up the encounter.
It looks to me like in these camps that they have, these Minotaur camps or whatever camp that you're going to go into, that you're going to have to kind of be careful because they have some people standing around. But this guy or this berserker over here, it looks like they have set up where they have quite a few roamers that are roaming around. That could cause you some issues in getting some unwanted aggro if you're not careful. So that's something to consider when you're farming, especially if you're doing it alone.
Interest here and the points of interest.
And he didn't hit him. That just brought a friend. So they will aggro if they're near other enemies.
Are looking great and they feel great to play through. The counters are difficult if you're not careful. If you're pulling multiple mobs, I don't know who would do such a thing.
I
But
know, my god, hey, that's why I have sleep.
that's true. Yeah.
You know what? Let me go back. Did I just see a little bit of? Did
And
I
that
just
would-
see a
that
little
would
bit of
progress that
knockback
counter
there?
a lot more rapidly. Good luck with the birds.
Oh no.
I think
my
I might have
gosh,
saw a
this guy
little
summoned bunch of
knockback.
birds. Ah, got him.
Maybe
Cool.
I'm
So
mistaken.
the summoned creatures actually dissipate with the NPC that you kill. The
Correct.
If it was, it wasn't much, but
And the world team has done a very, very good job with the setting up
Comes the
the
Frostbolt.
encounters here, and the points of interest I think are looking great.
I'm
and they
watching
feel
this
great to
bar
play
real
through.
closely.
The counters are difficult if you're not careful.
okay, he has a shield up, so I wouldn't expect any
Who would do
knockback
such a
there.
thing,
I
but
know, my god, hey, that's why I have sleep.
That's true.
Okay, shield's down.
That was a nice arc.
Thank you.
Let's see what
That was
happens here.
beautiful. Go away.
Didn't get hit while casting there.
No.
Yeah, that still
Oh god.
doesn't
Oh my
interrupt the
God, no,
channel
no,
at
no.
all right there
Not
when
even
he's
his final
channeling
form.
that spell.
Let's sleep the other guy.
Got his shield back up. Slumber. Alright. Yeah.
Well, that did not work. A quick release
Yeah,
there.
I'm not seeing any kind of a
I might need
kind
to
of a
use some
knockback at
potions.
all. But
Yeah,
he
the
is
birds
having
are
some
really
mana
good
issues.
when they're on top of you like that.
Okay, hold on. Let's put some ice down. in front of him.
Eventually he's going to have to run away because he's not going to have any mana.
I'm
He's
out
got
of mana.
15 mana.
Oh no.
Yeah, he's in trouble.
Oh god. I'm totally out of mana.
So it looks like
Gotta
they've
plan
definitely
ahead
been
when
working
you're,
on the mana
venturing by
management.
yourself in Vera.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
And one thing you'll see about the commission board and how it generates its commissions. One thing is that all players in the node will see.
I
the
would
same
say that
commissions.
overall, he's level 15 and those mobs are 9. It looks engaging. The combat looks fun. I would enjoy something like that, and I think that it's really it's man, has it gone leaps and bounds from where it was back in Alpha 1. Very, very impressed and happy with what I see so far.
So there is a really good chance.
And this is kind of an old school mechanic here. It's not like WoW where you're drinking the mage water and stuff like that. And maybe they have something like that down the road. But back in Dark Age of Camelot, you had to just sit and get your health and mana back. And yeah, it takes a few seconds, but it's really not that big of a deal. Give you a chance to go to the washroom or something.
Take one of these from the board, that there will be many other players fighting alongside you, and that's how we get those like large activity map generation to start spawning events.
Yeah, that is. I mean, obviously these help to kind of, move player traffic throughout the world because, as we said, nodes act.
I have some very fun games planned for you guys when we start streaming this in Alpha 2. We won't roll it out until Alpha 2, but things like, attack a random mob or attack a random player, a spin wheel based thing used with your channel points. Obviously, the more you watch, the more you're going to get to be able to use them. Of course, we got the TTS and the channel points that you can use for the wave files on the About section. And also if you click into the chat box. So there should be quite a few things for you to do, and make me drop a harvestable or something like take off all my armor, stuff that I'm really not going to want to do, but I'm going to do it if you ask me, if you win the spin.
As a hub, and one of the ways they direct player traffic is obviously through the commissions, the buy orders.
I want to make it very engaging and fun for you
that
guys.
Essentially are supplying that demand, right, of activity or action from the player. And then what the players choose to do is essentially the agency that's provided in helping to dictate how the world state.
It's got
will
roamers.
change.
They're all
And I
roaming
think
a little
that's
bit.
Obviously, questing is a kind of standard and staple, tried true method of core gameplay loop that players come to expect from MMOs. But what they haven't traditionally seen is the follow-up of how those actions that the players participate in yield a response from the environment, from the server, from a historical identity that now can be kind of seen in the world. And we're going to see that here, right?
Yeah, and that's not to say that our quest content doesn't get much more complicated, especially when you start getting involved in story arcs at that level. But this
That
is all
chain
sort of,
lightning looks pretty sick.
Story arcs don't happen without nodes being
Looks
built.
for- oh,
up,
he's
and
got
nodes
aggro
don't get
behind
built
him.
up without players doing
Summon
commissions
the
and grinding
wolves.
experience and things like that. So all of this stuff does all play together and creates a very nice loop to like unlocking the bigger, more complicated adventuring content. And
So
Storks
that
as
lightning
well, like
skill
Storks
right
as
there
well.
must be where he doesn't have to go. It must be a charged base spell because he popped that off early. He absolutely popped that spell off early.
the potential predicates for side quests and things like this starting. So as you level up your node,
Which
and
is
that
kind of scary for a lightning
begins more
ability.
story arcs, even more content related to those stories as they progress in real time become available.
How many do I have so far? I have 7. Oh!
Looks like an event
Okay,
just popped
so
up.
So you've sufficiently
Beneath the stone
agitated the
shadows,
and they've
slay
brought out
the
their leader,
Stormweaver.
the Stormcaller.
Or, yeah, it says
And he comes with
Stormweaver,
a storm.
Oh, very cool. Okay.
but slay Yuna, the Minotaur
This is pretty
Stormweaver.
awesome.
Doubly
Here comes
so, because
Steven's
since you
cheat
instigated
codes.
this
You
event,
see the gray
which
box popping
changed
up.
the weather,
He's up
that
to
will also
something.
now influence spawns nearby. You could potentially be spawning, well, you are spawning,
Okay, so it's got a
side
time
quests
bar
that-
up here. I don't know if you guys can see that real clearly, but here's the slay the Yuna Minotaur Stormweaver, and then you got the time remaining. So that's good to know. Now remember, everybody can see these quests at the town board, right? So everybody has the same quest every half hour. So the odds are that, like I said early in the stream, that you're going to be there's going to be it's going to be a very alive world, and there's going to be a lot of people out here. So I would expect this to go pretty well. You shouldn't be hard getting people to come and join you to go ahead and kill the Stormweaver here.
relate to the rain, changes in enemies that relate to the rain, and that's driven on player action. So it is like a feedback loop in a way as well.
All right, very cool.
The
So I
rain and
see,
the wind
obviously, the
look
weather here, as you
beautiful.
said, has changed. It is now raining, and the wind is picking up.
All the more reason for me to stay the hell out of a snowy area. I do not want to be in snow. I will send some scrub up to get me some ore. Maybe I'll send my son up. I'll tell him I'm going to buy him a home, and he can stay up in the snow and collect my ore. I'm not going in the snow.
And I also
I
see
got
that
enough
there
snow
is
here.
lightning that
That's cool.
looks a little hazardous.
Yes, that lightning will hurt you very bad if it strikes you. Weather events and encounters themselves can include
The
hazards
sound
like that,
effects
that-
look good. That's one of the things that I'm hoping for Ashes of Creation, and I don't know if we've actually heard it yet, but one of the very few things that New World did well was their sound was amazing. The chopping the trees, just the environment in general, any kind of gathering you did, the ore when you're smacking the ore, the echo, it was absolutely amazing. I don't know if there's been a game that has had better sound in an MMO than New World did. I need Ashes to replicate that. They need to do that. That is one of my biggest hopes. Between the sound from New World from that one and the sea physics for the sea from Sea of Thieves. If they can give me those two things, I'm going to be a really happy camper.
can appear and shake things up. They can
Welcome,
also- it
guys,
also
to the
helps,
channel.
too, if
Thanks
you
for
can fight
joining us.
enemies
Please
with
feel
lightning
free to
strikes.
ask any
Very
questions
cool.
you
Now,
have
do I
tonight
have
as
a-
we're
I
just
think I might
chilling
need
on a
little team
Friday.
for this. This seems
talking
to be
to
a lot
stream.
of stream
There's quite a
weavers.
lot of them there.
I'm perched up on this hill. If you guys are nearby and want to join me,
Let me see if I can find you.
Looks
Yeah,
kinda
sure, you can help
dangerous.
you out.
Yeah.
So I'd say
during that
I'd say
event,
by
we're
looking
gonna-
at the timer, there's a good 15 minutes that they have to go ahead and do this event.
like we can see that from quite far
Very
away,
obvious
which
to
for-
everybody
if
too that
players
there's an
were already
event
here for
going
the
on.
purposes of the commissions, they might be tempted by the event as well. We can invite you into our party here.
Yeah, see, Scotty's got
Yeah,
a looks
this
like
is
he's a
bushes.
fighter and he's got a two-handed sword,
yay!
There's some Minotaur just behind you, Tyler. Watch out.
and the other one must be a cleric.
Right.
I do
Wait,
want to
where's
see a
Tony?
fighter
We
with
need
two
Tony.
one-handed weapons. I want to
He's
know
ready.
if that's possible.
Oh no, wait, where is he?
I'm here.
Oh, he was
Oh,
coming.
there you
I'm
go.
wearing a lot of armor. I'm not going into that.
You got
lightning.
two oak wood and then one oak wood. I don't
God.
know why
Maybe
they
we can kill one of the
separated
Minotaurs with a
there
tree.
instead of just giving him three, but
Looks like Una died to the lightning.
Oh my God,
maybe there were
seriously?
different rarities.
All right, let's do this. Leroy, let's go.
The one guy
Kill
got
him.
hit in the back by lightning.
All right, so these are the Stormweavers that he was trying to kill. I see this guy over here. I will call the lightning. Oh, I have a healer. That's nice.
Definitely no knockback.
I got your back.
And again, these are only level 9 mobs, and these guys are level
Oh,
15.
I need to get my back.
They're kind of getting hammered.
Maybe
You just
I'll
guide them
it
into
too.
the lightning.
Oh, there's a supply
Not
chest.
good.
They're fighting, and Steven's looking at the supply chest. Now we know who loots corpses in the middle of battles.
Oh no.
Oh no,
What,
you two
Tyler?
are going down.
Oh, man.
Wait, let me sleep him. Let me sleep him. I'm gonna sleep him. Okay. All right, hold on. He's asleep.
The fighting does look fun, though, guys. I don't
Let's see
know
if
what
we
you
can get a
think, but
bolt of
it
lightning.
looks fun.
We need some lightning.
Well,
Some of them have
Oh,
died
here we
to
go.
that as well.
Ah.
I'm ashes. I'm ashes and ashes. So
Oh, maybe we can get you res up. Hold on,
I was the healer.
I'm gonna keep him slept while you guys come back. Wait for it. sleeping
The
again.
streamers are
You get
pretty hard to move.
Steven's obviously looking
Yeah, they
to
are.
step in lightning here because he's really not even
Oh, you
doing
know what we just need
damage.
to
He's
show
just
off as well that we
he's
didn't show
just
off
healing.
last
There,
time?
watch him step in the
There we
lightning.
go. Oh!
Yeah, yeah. There we go.
Oh my gosh! Somebody res me!
Just the sword guy.
Somebody get back here and res me. Oh, there he goes.
Oh,
He
that
just
was
got
nice.
hit.
That's a lot of damage, guys. That's a lot of damage.
Oh no. Okay, I got 45 seconds.
Guys, I don't know about you, but I love these pile of ashes. They're like this glowing pile of ashes. Very cool. One of the things you're going to see up here in a second too is the resurrect that they're doing. I can't give them more props for this resurrect spell effects. Extremely cool. So come check
It's-
this one out.
Before I got a release.
Standard 60
That was
seconds
coming?
when you're res.
Oh, sweet.
Welcome everybody to the
Yes.
channel, guys. Look at that. Look at those effects. Unbelievable.
Oh, nice. Okay. All right. Very cool.
If you're
very
new to the
cool.
channel, say hi.
Grab some of my
Let me know
stuff.
who you are. Love to talk to you.
Great.
Thanks
I'll
for
grab
popping
some of
in.
your stuff as well.
Oh, yeah, help yourself.
Oh, thank you.
Minotaur
Let me
pigment.
actually get the supply chest.
Ooh, look at
So
it.
this is just the
Look at all this glint. So you got glowing glint in a pretty good quantity. Looks like just a rare version. You have the uncommon version, tons of dim glint. It's like 50, 60 glint there. That's a good number of glint. I like that.
the reward for participating in the event. So even people that didn't have the side quest to do the event could still get rewards from.
So you could do these. You could do these quests for I don't know, 2-3 hours or something like that, and then go head to the caravan master with your buddies that you probably end up meeting doing these these events on the commission board. Take that glint and do a caravan run together with all the commodities that you can buy, and then transport them, make a little bit of extra money. I love the way this whole world is coming together. This is going to be an extremely social MMO. I mean, you're gonna make some lifetime friends here in this game.
Oh, okay, that's cool. That's awesome. And again, guys,
Droppings.
this is all a work in progress still, right? This is a
Here
very
he goes,
functional,
another preface.
another
preface.
implementation currently of the system.
Guys, if you have a question or you want to ask something or introduce yourself or whatever, please don't be shy. I'll pause the stream at any time to talk to you. I want to be a very interactive streamer, and your questions come first. I want this to be an informative channel, so I want to be able to help you learn all about ashes. Oh, 1 second. My barista's here. Oh, thank you, barista. Coffee time. It is coffee time. Say hi. All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. Close the door, please.
Yeah.
I
And there
got
will
coffee,
be additional
guys.
controls where you can split raid essentially, and each person can interact with the supply chest
Good.
and get their reward from the event.
Any other coffee lovers here other than myself? What is
Uh,
that? A
Oh
rat?
god.
Look
Oh,
at
we brought the
Rabbits?
Oh no, not the
Those
rabbits.
didn't look like rabbits.
Oh, let me kill these guys real quick. I'm gonna sleep that battle priest while you guys murder the rabbits.
They're gone.
Okay. There we go. All right. Now we.
I don't know what you guys think, but
This little.
I gave this
portion-
one earlier.
Rabbit-
Those who just came in, I didn't give this like an 8 out of 10 or 10 out of 10 stream. I was pleasantly surprised with it. I felt like I gave it a solid 6 out of 10. There was a lot of things I liked about it. It wasn't like the New World town boards, what I was fearing. It's much more in depth and involved in that, especially with their whole story arc system and event system. How everybody's going to get the same quest, and in New World, everybody didn't get the same quest. So every half hour, all the people are going to get the same quest. You're going to be able to meet up in these areas, do these events together. So yeah, the different rarities they had the kill quest, which were the skulls. They had the scouting quest, objective quest, and it looked like capture quests. So they had
Obviously,
a lot
the,
of
the
good
weather
stuff.
is still active, and
Yep.
that's because the zone has changed kind of to the activity that we have presented here.
Yep. So that means
Please feel free to entertain yourself with the heist game, the 8-ball. We got TTS on the front on the about page. You got channel points that you can earn to go ahead and play some wave files to scare me or do whatever else you're trying to do.
there's some new opportunities together, or new opportunities available for you. We can leave you to carry on turning your quest.
Yeah, it was an honor, by the way.
Yeah, no, just glad to be here. Thanks for the carry,
Yeah.
Stephen.
Yeah, absolutely, no problem.
Yeah.
So we got
Yeah, definitely
Minotaur
couldn't have done
Pigment. It was the
Grab
group
that
loot.
Minotaur
Looks
Pigment.
like a rare. Don't know what
I
that
see a
stuff
Sudden
does.
Scholar
but-
has also spawned. Oh, and I see the event is still going there. That's cool.
That is just to,
That is
collect
cool,
the
guys.
reins.
And like I said before earlier, if you didn't catch it, I am very pleased with the way this world map looks. Between the world map right here and then the mini map up top in the top right, it's going to make finding questing very easy. Now, I'm not a big quester myself. I only do it because it's a means to an end. But so far, the stuff that they showed was actually looked kind of fun. So I'm actually really enjoying and looking forward to, I dare say this, to go questing in Alpha 2. I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Go over
I
to
can't
the
believe I
Sudden
said that.
Scholar.
Out loud.
Where is that at? So talk to me a little bit about this weather system, right? That's pretty cool that we had the environmental hazards that spawn, and that doesn't just pertain to the event, right?
The rain,
these types
the
of weather
sound
systems,
looks
they
awesome.
can kind of be anywhere in the world.
Yes, so just like regular weather, they can also just spawn based on a number of like variables in the environment, like precipitation, things like that. So you can get weather naturally, but players can also affect it too, and it can be more than just the weather. Like there's Storks and side quests that can do things like placing an eternal night in an area, change the seasons and things like that. They can be quite stark. And all of those things, like we mentioned before, create new and different opportunities for what types of content you might find.
Oh no, I'm sorry, give me a second. Oh no.
Are you still in trouble, Stephen? Do we need to help you?
He's having
No,
some problems
I'm-
with
I'm
these
doing
guys.
fine.
Oh, that effect on that one, I have to see what if that's a
Take me
cone of
through.
cold
There
or
we
something
go.
it has got. That's very cool.
Talk to me a little bit
Chain
about
lightning
kind of
looks
these
really great.
this area, the Minotaurs as a faction, and kind of what how the spawners can kind of change around the world to represent that player activity.
Yeah, it's especially prevalent with the Minotaur.
Got the
who
wolves on the
are
back.
nomadic.
Again, there's no knockback. He had his
the-
shield up though, so
These
that's
Minotaur in
expected.
particular are interested in like spiritual sites, so sites that have to do with like.
He's running though
funerary
because again,
rites and
he's struggling with mana. He's got 0 mana again, and so I like that they've really worked on the mana management. That's good. That's a big improvement. There's going to be Alpha 2 is going to be so much about balancing. And the mage has a lot of utility. It has stealth detection. It has tons of magic damage. And what is the other? Oh, it also has sleep. So
and things like that of
it's
ancient
got a
aliens.
lot of utility with
And,
it, along with all that damage.
That
So
ties a lot into the story of this POI, which is called Titan's Ring.
now this is cool. This woman spawned because of the rain. So in different types of environment, it's going to unlock different kind of quests.
All that stuff gets developed in other side quests and Storks potentially that can come around, because like you mentioned before, these aren't just necessarily Minotaur all the time. There are other things that can be happening here, depending on the state of the world.
Got it.
that
And I
can
see,
provide
I
other
see,
aspects
I
of
see
the story.
Luna here, for example. She spawned as a side quest because this rain event occurred.
Luna, Alchemist
Correct.
of the
Yes,
Academy.
she is one of the side quests that are attached to the Rain State.
Okay, cool.
So let me know
She's
what
going
you
to
guys
actually
think about the
defeat some
stream so far
mycelium
from
along the
what you
lonely
saw
Oak
yesterday.
Creek, which I assume
Chime
is
in with
up
any
ahead.
thoughts you have. I'd love to talk to you
It's
about
yeah,
it.
is.
right around the corner there from you.
Oh, okay, very cool. All right.
I'm doing the best I can here, talking to
I love
myself.
the stormy effect. I think obviously players have seen
I'm my own best friend.
our
I'm like
season
Barf from
system in place,
Spaceballs.
but we haven't really
I'm
seen
half man,
a
half
bit
dog.
more of
I'm my
the,
own best
weather
friend.
events, and this looks great. I think Todd did a great job on the kind of rain effect here. Sounds good. I love the WPO on the trees and the wind. Very cool.
Yeah, the sound and environment really shine in this game. I really love the work that they're doing on it. So if you follow the river south, because you do still have that commission that you picked up very early on to go to the Oakenbane Overlook, which is not too far from where you are. It's just south of you a little ways. And that is kind of you wanted to check out Oakenbane anyways, and that will take you to a really nice place to take a look at it.
All right.
So you can clear the mycelium along the way. I noticed you noticed you forgot to turn in your Una quest. That's okay.
Which one?
Yours. Did you turn in your
He
Stormcaller
forgot to
quest?
turn in his
Oh,
quest.
I think I didn't. Let me go. Where
Yeah.
do I turn that in at? Back at
You
the.
just- yeah, bring it back to Maho.
Okay, I'm sorry. I can do that.
I just want to make sure that you get your quest rewards. You know.
All right, let me grab it.
You can give Steven a little.
What a noob uninstall!
Let me just run back there real quick. I'm on my way. Or actually, can I complete it from here?
Side quests, no.
Okay, cool.
Commissions you can.
What a
Yeah.
noob
Side quests have to
uninstall.
go back to either the place that the commission was or the side quest was given, or also potentially other places. The
He's
side
gotta
quest will
fight through all
specify
these
where you're
mobs
supposed
again.
to bring your completion.
Right. And a lot of times that's because they're leading you to another place that might hold something else.
He's got some more
related to
Minotaur
that
pigmen. He's
side
been getting
quest
lucky
you
with
just
that.
completed.
Yeah,
Not all
so-
the time, but that's one of the intents.
Don't be shy to
Very
say
cool.
hi, guys.
Yeah, breadcrumbing is very important for these.
I'm all for
I'm going
lurking.
back
If
to
you want to
Maho,
lurk,
that's
that's
right.
awesome. But I sure
Yeah.
would love to talk to somebody.
Let's see, where is Maho?
He is right there on your left.
Oh, okay, sweet. Maho,
Unless you guys aren't excited about Ashes. I mean,
Yuna is dead.
I am, but as you can tell,
yes,
because I'm spending
that's
my
very
free
true.
time streaming this to
You
you.
put up a little bit of a fight, but the
Making
weather actually
content.
was to
By
his
the way,
detriment as well.
I'll say again the shameless plug on the content or the app that will not be named. I just put up another video. I am multi-streaming tonight, so I'm not allowed to mention who that other app or other site is. So, but I did put up more content up there today. If you are already a subscriber.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to get the Stormcaller's recipe.
You can find my link
additional
on the
Minotaur
About
pigment,
section.
which is obviously a rare material component that's probably used. In
It is
crafting this.
specifically for crafting Minotaur objects. Yeah.
Been
Nice,
cranking
nice.
that content out.
Okay.
Cranking it
So
out.
these different factions hold unique rewards that are delivered both through the questing as well as drop tables for the
The
Minotaurs.
whole
and other-
idea of this channel, guys, so you know, and if anybody watches this stream later on, I'm an older gamer, as you can tell by all my gray/white hair that used to be brown, then salt and pepper, and now almost non-existent. I've been gaming since the very first game system, which was Atari 2600, back when I think I was 5 or 8 years old, something like that. So I've seen and got to witness a whole gaming evolution. I've played a lot of MMOs. I've streamed before, but I'm just coming back after about 7 years. Only because of my passion for Ashes and from the community of Ashes. Between the content creators and the people on the forums, this is one of the best communities that I've seen so far. So what I'm trying to build here on Twitch and on the other channel is an informative stream for an insight so people can learn about the game. We can talk, have like-minded conversations, and just have fun. I love to have fun. I love to screw around. I'm rarely serious. Even though I look serious, I'm rarely serious. So just come on here, have a good time. Let's make sure we all learn about Ashes and we're all ready to rock and roll and kick some butt when the game goes into Alpha 2.
Actions,
If you
especially
like
ones
what you
that
see,
have,
go ahead and throw that follow.
like a set of crafting sets and things like that.
Cool. Very cool. All right, I am headed back this way, I believe. Is that right?
Yep.
Or did I?
Under the.
I'm
you
trying to
need way
build a
back toward that.
whole different
you can get
community of people. The game that I had streamed previously was Dead by Daylight, so it's obviously a completely different genre. So a lot of those people probably are interested in the MMOs. So, every time it's basically I'm building a whole new stream all over again. Even though I have plenty of followers, it's really all of them are. It's just building a whole new stream, starting from scratch,
Weird.
just like the other
Okay,
channel.
cool. Go back this way.
You have the mycelium.
But that's
keys?
okay, because I don't mind. I don't mind a little hard work.
Let me see here.
I'll talk to myself all night long if I have to.
I don't think so, although I see some myceliums down here now.
I do it
I mentioned
secretly
just
off
'cause
stream anyway.
The overlook was fairly close to where you just were.
Alright.
Yeah, it's that very last objective.
I
you
love
need
these
to track.
these myceliums, these mushrooms. They're
Oh my
Ow!
gosh.
Damn! Snap! That hurt.
That was unfortunate.
Yeah, the
It looks like when they get hit hard, it's
think
like
they've done
you
just
suffer a
a
little bit of
job
trauma
with
and like you see
the-
some blood flash on the
the fights
screen
like-
almost,
I feel like the
which is pretty cool.
encounters are getting very, very fun and dynamic and varied.
Yeah, the encounters are looking
Absolutely. They're getting very close. Very good. Actually challenging, right? Now that we're having good representative kind of progression within the A2 world. Oh, that little dude disappeared.
That was attached to his parent that you destroyed.
Okay, let me see if I can avoid these guys. I'm getting some type of injury.
fun. Oh no!
Actually,
Yeah, they will poison you.
What is he doing?
down here.
This is where he get
Nope,
this.
not gonna sit down there.
This is where he goes on a run.
Forward.
Here we go.
Probably not gonna sit down there either.
Here we go, Steven.
Oh no, we're doing the old,
Yeah, I
old
wouldn't- I wouldn't
traineroo.
get-
I don't Where do I need to go?
Just turn around. Just to your right.
To the right? Up there?
Yeah, that's the top of the room, so go left here.
Oh,
and there's that
Little bitty hill for
no,
going faster.
No.
Steven, no.
What are we doing?
Break left.
Okay.
Go up the
I'm
stream.
gonna
to your
go up
left.
there. Oh god. Oh my god.
Ooh, look at that mimic.
Oh.
Oh my god, look at all these.
doing this?
Look
No,
at all
I'm
these
not.
guys.
I'm really not. I'm really not. I swear.
Oh my
I
gosh.
swear. I'm just trying to
Oh
run.
man.
Okay, and to the right here.
I'm just trying to hit
You're
it.
about to be foobar, Steven.
Okay. Up
I
here.
didn't know we were gonna see a
If those things had any kind of a
I did
root or
not know we were
something,
gonna
he'd
see a
be
mimic
fucked.
either. Holy smokes.
Oh my lord.
Can I go to the right?
the
Only
overlook-
Steven.
The overlook is to your right. I don't know if it's safe to even go up there with this many chasing you.
Oh,
but,
Only
no.
Steven.
Hold on. Let me just see if I can sleep them. Oh, okay, they're fleeing.
other leashing.
I wonder if I can kill this thing. Oh no. Definitely cannot kill that thing.
Yeah, it's level 20.
Okay, they're fleeing.
Okay, good.
Oh, okay. We did it!
did
And
good
we did it!
job.
You
Thank
guys want to mess
somehow.
with those wave files?
Amazing.
All you got to do is use those channel points. It
Oh my god.
should be working without a problem. Got
the,
TTS as well. Anything you guys want to use to
the
keep
overlook
yourself
is up on
entertained.
top of these ruins here. Yeah, you can climb right up the ruins.
We spared no expense.
So this is for the Oakenbane Overlook. Got it.
Ooh, that's
Yeah.
1,500 experience and 50 silver there.
Okay.
So based on the rewards, they're not really going over the top with the silver or anything else like that. It doesn't appear so, which is fine.
This is also a little bit of a dangerous area.
Which is going to make
Yep.
the caravan running even more important.
Let's go. Oh, can't go this way either. There's a little watch
Yeah.
dude.
Jeremy made sure that it's pretty hard to sneak around through here.
Okay.
Oh wow, it's another berserker. These dudes are pretty brutal, but you would expect them to be hard for a mage to kill, since they're up in your face melee.
Nice.
But he kind of lighting them up.
Oh god.
Oh, never
God.
mind! Oh, noob!
Oh, no. Guys, everybody look away. Eye muffs. Eye muffs.
Here he goes.
And we're good. We're good. Let me just pick up all these things that I died with. And that's
It was
good.
at this moment that he knew. He
And
fucked up.
I normally don't want to do that, but I am trying to just... I didn't know that guy was going to spin to win right as I was trying to pass him.
That's a berserker for you. Just when you least expect it.
I know. And watch, I'm probably going to get him low here. And he's going to probably get some temp health. As usual. There's
it's,
the temp
it's
health.
pretty challenging. Now, that guy's at a level 11.
Oh.
He does light him up here. Look at the damage on that sphere. Boom.
At least he
Deleted.
spun one that time and it didn't work out for him.
Yeah.
That was
Wow.
a nice shatter. Look at that.
Yeah.
That was a
that was
nice
great.
shatter. Thank you. Thank you, Tyler.
They need to make
I
that sphere
appreciate the
smaller.
additional
I
support
really
there.
like
Right
all
now,
the other
stream
effects.
is most definitely
They look
roasting
very
me.
clean in the stream. I just want to see the sphere smaller. I
Okay,
really
so
got
I'm
no other
assuming
complaints other than
Since
that.
this is getting a view of Oakenbane, that I should be up here.
Yeah, it's also marked on your map. And
This
and
looks
implied
absolutely
in the
beautiful.
quest text that you're supposed to climb up here, but
Oh, okay. This is a beautiful view, actually.
yep. Nice.
We did it! We have discovered the location.
leveled up.
Node
oh, the
leveling
node is
up.
there. Okay.
Node leveling up. It looks like fireworks
look at
over
this
there in
view.
the distance. Up now, here
Oh
comes
my God,
Invent
what is
and
this?
Ancient Violence.
So yeah, when nodes level up, they will create new content. New story arcs will start, and story arcs are very big, like big area-changing things that can happen,
Right, well, like we
Uh,
saw with Carfin.
like we saw with Carfin. This is one for Oakenbane.
Oh my gosh,
That's very cool. So
Oh, I want to go
I
down
wonder
there
if
and check it
that
out.
gets rid of all your old node old quests that you
it'd
had
be
previously
pretty
before the
fantastic.
node leveled up. I
Drop.
think they might have
Yeah.
touched on that, but I'd have to go back and double check to make sure.
Oh, okay, I made it. Oh, this is
go with that.
awesome.
Thanks,
Okay,
bud.
so this area now has entered into a story arc.
Correct.
Nice, nice.
And you're not right near where the quest givers would get you kind of started on the story for this, but they're not far. And yeah, these would be the quests involved in story arcs are a little bit more complicated than commission style and side quest style quests, but there's a whole big long chain to deal with.
What did
The
you guys
dark
think
magic
about
that you
this
saw
stream
settling
so
in
far?
over
I
this once sacred
I'm
resting
pretty
place
happy with this.
for
Oh,
There's a
I
little
love it.
teaser at the end that Steven gives us. It's about, we'll keep watching it through the Q&A and stuff. It's about 122. For any of you Alpha 1 holders, there's a little bit of hope out there. Just a glimmer of hope, I think. They were talking about character creator, but then Steven mentioned something about something is going to be happening very soon, and I don't think he necessarily meant character creator. Now, yes, obviously character creator would be open if you did get invited to spot test. I kind of got a hint there that there was an innuendo that Alpha 1 spot testing or Alpha 2 spot testing with the Alpha 1 group is going to be starting soon. Now, when it does, I won't be able to say it because we're going to be under the NDA, but that's going to be a great sign for those of us who are in it because we know that it's getting closer to Alpha 2 rolling out, and I'm hoping, shout out to my man Zillin, who predicted it. Now he self-admittedly says he's always wrong, and he hasn't been right on a date yet, but I think he's right on this one, or at least close, on July 14th, which was 3 years ago that the Alpha 1 started. We'll see if it happens. I think, we'll see. But I think July would make sense. Excuse me. July would make sense because I don't think that they're going to want to keep this Alpha 2 rolling for 2 years. Okay, that's a little bit too long. I'm thinking year and a half, and I'm putting this out here right now on stream so everybody can see it. And if I'm right, I can go back to it. I think it comes out in July, maybe August, but I'm hoping July, and that would give Intrepid a year and a half of straight Alpha 2 testing to get all the balancing, the core systems, and everything cleaned up that they need before launch, and give us a Christmas release. We all know Steven loves Christmas, and Christmas is always a great time to have a game released. People are off, people are home because of school, work, whatever. They get a few days off, and they're getting money. So if they're maybe low on money, they can get, their parents can buy them a sub or something like that. So yeah, it's a great time of year. And not to mention, if you live in a cold area like I do and just outside of Chicago, you're not going to want to be sitting outside in the middle of December anyway. So you might as well be inside playing a game. Oh, here's my coffee.
But this looks
Let me know
great.
what you
Well,
think about that in chat.
This
Thank
was
you, my
quite a
boy.
presentation. Obviously, it was really enjoyable to kind of go through, commissions and
If you guys are new to
give
the channel,
community
say hi.
insight to Alpha 2, kind of what their
If you're enjoying the
daily
content,
activities
throw
are
me
going
that
to
follow.
include, but more
It's
importantly,
free.
how those commissions change the state of the world around you
Cheap
and kick
fuckers.
off these almost domino-like effects with regards to events and
It's
side
amazing.
quests and
Sometimes
story
some people are so cheap with that. It's just like pushing that button. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna push that button. Oh God, I don't want to be alerted this guy's streaming.
arcs where you constantly see a changing world.
I love talking Ashes.
That
If
is
you
really
if you
the
talk
promise
Ashes,
of
I'm
Ashes.
following you.
And as the world changes, you're a part of building what's to come next. So, Scott, Tony, Tyler, thank you very much for
This
joining
world
me.
has
Thank you for
become
all the hard
very
work you guys are
alive.
doing. It's really
Very
paying off, and
alive.
it's looking really, really fun.
Thanks for having us. It's great to
Awesome.
show it.
Love
Yeah,
it.
thank you so much.
Absolutely. And everyone, I'll see you guys back on stream real soon. Bye, everybody.
Bye, Steven. We'll listen to the Q&A here and see what they got to say. Oh, Margaret's sound is still messed up.
Woo!
There it goes.
We did it. I survived.
Anybody have any
I trained
comments
100
on
miles at the end, but,
on that at all?
I was so surprised and shocked whenever you actually were able to make it. So I
No?
was like, wow, they left you alone. I'm going to play the commission's video in the background whilst we.
This is the part that I want
ahead
to
and answer some
get to real
questions, 'cause
quick.
y'all had some
We'll get to
questions in
50 minutes,
chat
but
for
this
us.
is the part that if you're Alpha
Raka
1,
and Roshan
this
have
is the
been
part that I
great
want to
about
show you real quick. We'll get up
mind,
to
but
it
we
here.
do have a plan of putting the character create out early.
Okay, so she's
Being
going to talk
able
about
to
character
kind of
creator.
provide that tracking. Instead, you will be expected to track that yourselves.
All right, and the next one is from Snow Elf about the character creator access. Will players who do not have Alpha 2 access be able to test the character creator?
At some point, yes, in the future, there will be an ability for players who do have an account with Ashes of Creation but may not have access to Alpha 2. We intend to provide character creator access, but that will likely be closer to beta or launch.
Yeah, for now it's going to focus on the people who have purchased access and are helping us
Correct.
test things. So keep that in mind. But we do have a plan of putting the character create out early for our Alpha 2 users. So do stay
Yes.
tuned for information regarding that. Next
In fact,
up,
that testing might be starting very soon.
yes.
Very soon,
Always
nice.
keep an eye on your emails. Make sure that we don't get put in your spam box, so that if you get an
Well,
email
guys,
from
does
us,
anybody
you know
else
that
have
we'll
any
also
thoughts
share
on
it.
the stream at all? Again, if you're new, I welcome you and thank you for popping in. We don't have a real lively crew tonight. Not a lot of chatter. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and raid, because I do firmly believe in raiding other content creators, even if it's just myself. So if you would hang with me just for a minute. One, I appreciate everybody showing up who showed up tonight, and for anybody who's watching the stream in the future. We're going to go ahead and raid. We're going to go to Vladis Gaming to help them out. Give him a look. Give him a follow if you choose to do so. And here we go, guys. Thank you very much. Bye-bye, guys. Take care.
You know,